Hey guys, and welcome back to another really fun drawing lesson. My name's Cody, and I'm so excited that you're joining me today to draw and to learn more about Jesus. Today we're talking about forgiveness. Let me ask you a question. Has anyone ever done anything that really hurt you or made you mad and you wanted to get revenge? You wanted to take out your anger? You wanted to do something mean back to them? Well, what the Bible teaches us is that Jesus' desire is that we would forgive people who do things to us. And there's always going to be people who hurt us, accidentally or even on purpose sometimes. But if we're going to be followers of Jesus, we have to learn to forgive people, even if they don't apologize, which can be really hard. But there's something really powerful about forgiveness. See, what forgiveness does is it unlocks our spirit and it lets us live a freer life. Forgiveness isn't about letting that person off the hook or making them feel better. It's actually about your soul. So today we're going to draw a symbol, a picture that represents forgiveness. Colossians 3:13, Paul, the Apostle Paul, tells us to bear with one another, to give grace to one another, and to forgive each other. So today I want to draw a padlock. A padlock. Have you ever seen a padlock before? You can kind of put them on like a garage or on your bike when you go to school. What a padlock does is it locks things up, but when it unlocks, it releases the chain or releases whatever it's locking. And forgiveness for us is the image of unlocking a lock in our hearts. So we're gonna draw a padlock. And what the easiest thing to start off with a padlock is to start with a box, because the basic shape is a square. And I find that if you just simplify things down to its most basic parts, anything can become pretty easy to draw. So we're going to draw just a box, a square actually, not even a box, just the front. And this is the main part of our lock, is this box. And then on the top of a padlock is this slanted bar, curved bar, that actually goes around whatever you're trying to lock. And they're usually made out of a strong metal so that nobody can break it. When you unlock it, it opens up like that. And then you push it down to lock it. And then sometimes padlocks have like a little dial on the front where you can put a combination in there, a secret code. But I'm actually gonna have mine with a key. And I'm just gonna draw a simple key at the bottom. I'm gonna start off with a circle for the head of the key. A straight line for the back. And then a little straight line with some teeth on it. Ooh, it's kind of jaggedy. That looks like a broken key. Let's try that again. There we go. Looks more like a key. And then we can kind of refine our shape. Make it look more key-like. I don't know about any keys you guys have, but keys I have, they have kind of like a little opening at the top, so you can put them on a key ring. And you know what? I'm gonna add a little detail to mine. You don't have to do this, but I think it's kind of cool. On my key, I'm gonna put a little heart. Because the thing that allows us to unlock forgiveness is love. Put a little line here just to decorate my lock a little bit. And there's our lock. All right, so next we're going to color this in. Sometimes I like to do the black outline next, but this time I'm actually not gonna do the black outline until the end. I'm gonna actually color it first. And for my padlock, you can color it whatever color you want to, but I'm gonna do mine blue and silver because it's made of metal and metal is usually silver, but you can color whatever color you want. Color it red, purple, green, magenta, whatever. But the first thing I'm gonna do is just grab my silver marker and I'm going to start off with the outline. I find that it's easier to start with the outlines when you color and then fill it in versus starting with the filling, because then your lines tend to not be straight on the outside. I think for my key, I'm gonna make it yellow, kind of like a gold key. Color it in. Okay, done with silver. Now, blue. Again, you can color whatever yours, any way you like. And then yellow for my key. Okay. I better color the heart. What color do you think I should color the heart? We'll just go ahead and yell it out. I heard somebody say red, so do red. Red heart. And there's our padlock, our heart key to unlock forgiveness. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my black marker to make some outlines. While we finish this up, let me just remind you, forgiveness isn't easy, especially when someone's really hurt you. I can think of a few times where I've been really hurt by somebody. Sometimes they hurt me on accident. Sometimes they hurt me on purpose. They might have been mad or upset about something I did. Whether it was on purpose or an accident, Jesus says that we should forgive one another. That's an important part of following after him, because he forgave us all of our sins. So if he could forgive me for all the things I've done, then I should be able to forgive other people and what they've done to me. And I think what you'll find is that when you do forgive people, your heart just gets kind of opened up. And some of that pain that you were experiencing kind of unlocks. And you'll find that Jesus was right. It's better to forgive than to hold on to it. So, praying for you, praying that God would tell you and show you maybe somebody you need to forgive today. And thank you for stopping by. We'll see you next time for another art lesson. See you guys.